All right, hang on. We're starting soon. I gotta change. Fuck. What do I call this? Chilling. Fuck. Gaming. Public. Give it a couple minutes here. I'll get my stuff situated. Do we have sound? Yeah, we do, baby. Okay. Now live on your channel. Chilling. All right. Let's make sure we get everything in order. Got my chat on my left, perfectly positioned. Gonna turn my fan on because it is warm. Oh no, where did I put my thing? There we go. We got Twitch chatters in the house right now. Hell yeah. We'll get the show started here in 2 seconds. You guys hang on. Nah, I don't want to do that. I want to go to the actual video. I want to go to the live stream. You know what, dude? Sometimes I think things are more complicated than they need to be, YouTube, okay? First 30. It's a wild patat. Hey, how's it going? Early stream. This isn't what I wanted. Analytics. YouTube chat is not showing up. No, it's not made for kids. Thank you, YouTube. Any chance for Yadwiga? I don't have time to do a full live stream today because I gotta go meet some friends for dinner later. But what we will do is we'll sit and we'll chat for a little while, and then we'll probably get into a game. Bunny sighting? Hold on. Can I make that bigger? Hold on. There she is. Alright, there's the fluffy bunny. Look how cute she is. She's licking her paws right now. Actually, I should totally show you guys in daytime. Hold on. It's a girl, not a guy. Hello, sweetheart. Hi. Chat wants to give you a treat. Would you like a treat? Camera's gonna be a bit wonky. Not my fault. Would you like a treat? Here you go. It's down here. Good girl. There you go. Oh, it's not ducks myself by pointing out the window. There you go. You got to see my fluffy bunny. All right, hang on. I gotta pause that. I gotta open up Task Manager. Hang on. We go to this. Okay. Let me just get myself together, situated. All right. What was your final verdict on the urban complexity mod? It seemed like it was a bit much even for you at times. I think the urban complexity mod is in a really, really good place if you are if you're pretty damn good at the game and you want something that is a little bit fresh, is a little bit different, and kind of hooks into a little bit different things. And if you're just looking for a little bit of a different experience, then that's the way to go. Right, this is going to be a relatively short stream, and I don't feel like recording Civ today. I'll probably record some Civ tomorrow. And I don't have a huge amount of day left, and I've done emails and stuff pretty much all afternoon and planning content. So let's make sure we just close anything that has anything remotely, like that looks like personal information on it, like all of these things. All right, so we've trimmed down our desktop. What game would you guys like to play? I am totally open to pretty much anything. We could play like, yeah, it's half two. Is this a Civ stream, Taters? Probably not going to be a Civ stream. Frostpunk, Overwatch? Because I don't really know what I'm in the mood to play. League of Legends? I'd have to get my account back and stuff. Civ just updated its mobile app with all the DLC. Nice. Manhunt. Have you tried Dice Legacy? Oh shit! I was meant to play Dice Legacy last week. Oh, good call. Hell yeah, we're gonna play Dice Legacy today. Oh my god. Oh yeah. We're gonna play Dice Legacy. Hang on here. This is a really, really, really cool game. Streaming. No, not that one. Again, I want to do this. Are we live? That is the wrong Dice Legacy. You're on the wrong screen. Okay. Hold on. I had to do a little bit of moving around and kind of chopping and changing and stuff. Mini motorways after this. All right. So this is Dice Legacy. Let me actually change my stream titles to reflect this. Dice Legacy. Boom. It's ya boy. All right. I had actually recorded a video of me playing this game, and it went really, really badly. Like actually, sorry. Let me rearrange that sentence. The recording went amazingly. I made like awesome. I did a full playthrough of the game. There's a black bar underneath the game. Maybe OBS. Huh. It should be. Might just be how I'm capturing it. Hang on. No, that's not what I want. Why would you show that screen? That's not screen 1! It's Spotify causing that? Why is this? Hang on. Graphics. Borderless. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm having some display issues. Why is it defaulting to the wrong screen? Is it because my CMOS got cleared? What the fuck? NVIDIA control panel, save me please. How do I choose my primary monitor? Oh shit, I'm having issues. There we go, we got it. No, that's not the right screen. How did my main monitor get knocked down to being my third screen? Okay, that should have fixed it. Oh my god, what happened? I changed my RAM and my computer has just fucking gone crazy. Alright. So, Dice Legacy is out. We have a lot of potential here. We have Stranded, which has reached the shore of an uncharted continent. I've already played this scenario. 6 faces. The dice limit is set to 6. Ooh, the council does not consider the dice you control when proposing new policies. Winter never ends. Oh, that's kind of spooky. There are less resources on the map. The city of others is significantly bigger. All things are slower, and they only meet once a year. Ice and fire. Nature has turned its back on men. Mines don't make gold. That's spooky. Let's just play the basic scenario. We have a whole bunch of starting dice. I don't have any ascended dice to bring with this. Basically, as you're playing through a game, you can like create new dice that you can send up into the metaverse and then use them. This is our king here, the stranded king. He starts with 5 food, 4 wood, and 2 stone. He has the ability Into the Blizzard, which treats all frozen dice in the pool. However, it does take 2 builders, 2 scavengers, and 2 workers. This is Dice Legacy. We're explaining the game. I'm currently explaining the game, so I don't know why you're asking what the game is. It's literally in the title of the live stream. It should say Dice Legacy. I'm going to disable the... Or do I want to enable it? I'm going to disable the tutorial, and I'll explain the game myself. This game is really fun, really cool. I really like it. Dice Legacy is a peculiar game set in a world where winters are harsh and dangers are many. And a lot of this game is like really interesting from discovering it and like learning about it. Two seconds. Need to like ease off on my GPU. This Dice Legacy is using a lot of graphical power right now. So frame rate cap, I think I'm going to put that to 144. No, 60. You guys can only see 60. Yeah, okay, that's why it was looking choppy. 144, how's that? Yeah, it's a little bit too much, right? We'll cap it to 60. And this is Dice Legacy. So you can pause the game. Oop, that was not how you pause it. Hold on. Retire. Hold on. I messed up there. What is the concept of Halo? All right, we're going to start a new game. We're going to play the Stranded, which is the default scenarios. We're going to play as this normal king. We start with these dice. Let's begin. So this game is really interesting. It's a survival 4X colony economic game, right? Set on a ring world. And the basic concept is we are trying to survive and thrive and advance our civilization along the ring world. We're trying to expand forward. So you can see, look at all this fog of war. There's all these things to discover. And up here, if you're careful, you can see there's actually another town over here that we will eventually perhaps have a conflict with. What single click messed up the whole game? I pressed spacebar. And that was just, that's how you re-roll your dice. Because I wanted to sit and talk and I didn't want to re-roll my dice. I wanted to have the full 16 so I could talk about the game. So the game can be paused, but while the game is paused, you can't take any action. So you can pause it and take some time to think and look at the UI. And usually, let's see, how do I basically explain this? So there's a bunch of things on the map that we can interact with here, right? We've got this iron mine here, and it requires a gatherer dice. And so what you want to do is get one of these dice from your dice tray that has a symbol matching this symbol, and just put him in there, right? I could put him in there, and he will make iron ore. Now, what I actually want is wood, so I'm going to put them in these wood gathering areas instead. And time will tick down, and when that timer reaches zeros, these dice will come back to me exhausted, and I'll also get 1 wood from it. So I'm going to use a builder to build this. This is my cookhouse, and I will I'll probably just re-roll these dice. Every time you re-roll a dice, they take damage, right? These guys say 16, now they say 15. It's because they've taken damage. There's like some food crates and wreckage and stuff that we can gather up, so I'll do that. And I'm also going to use this builder dice. I want to make a house if I can. So what I'm going to do is Alt left click to lock that builder dice so he won't get re-rolled. And then I'll re-roll this other dice and use this gear dice to salvage from the wreckage and get some wood. Now both of my woodcutters have finished, so I re-roll them, they take damage, and they roll new sides. So each of these dice represents a worker in my town, and the faces of their dice are the probability of them being available to do a certain piece of work. So Swords for fighting, hammers for building, etc., etc., etc. Sword isn't very useful. And I have enough wood to build a house now, so I'm going to pop down a house. This town hall actually gives buildings nearby an efficiency bonus, so I'm going to put this near a house because that'll give me an efficiency bonus. I'll put my builder in here, although I need 2 builders. You can see there, I need 2 builders. So I'll re-roll these guys. I got 2 explorers, I got a gatherer. I do need wood. Wood is like my main resource right now. Another gatherer, another bit of wood. This explorer is getting heavily re-rolled, but he did manage to roll the hammer that I needed. Another gatherer. I'm okay for food now. We'll talk about what you should do as your dice get low on health. Dicey move playing this game, but looks like you're on a roll. Oh, you. I'll explain what the house does in a moment. So the house allows you to use 2 of your dice to produce another dice. And in particular, it allows you to produce peasants, which are like the most basic worker dice in the game. I don't need to build anything right now, so I'm going to put both of these builder dice into this peasant house, which will produce me a peasant. And this peasant house is operating 25% more efficiently because it's adjacent to my town hall. I'll reroll both of these gatherer dice. I have a worker who will grab that. I have an explorer, which is not useful. Sword isn't useful either. Sword isn't useful. Worker grab. Sword isn't user, and worker grab. Okay, awesome. The fuck is this? This is Dice Legacy Morbus. So yeah, we're just gathering resources. I think our main goal is to probably get a wheat farm up relatively early. We also want to get a steam generator. But I think our very, very, very main goal is to expand our population. This guy's a sword, which isn't useful. I'm also going to gather, reroll these boys. 2 explorers, not useful. Lots of wood. More wood. And I don't need food right now. I could get a herbalist hut. Cookhouse. It's been a while since I played the game. But getting a renewable source of food would be useful. It's probably good to start gathering a little bit of stone. And it looks like I don't actually have any stone inside my territory. So I'll just grab a piece of iron with this guy. And then instead, I'll go ahead and build myself a district hall. This district hall, not there, no. Hold on. I messed that up. Not there. I'm going to build my district hall as far forward as possible to hit as many of these things as possible, to reveal as much of the map as possible. Let's re-roll. If you hold down left click, you can grab multiple dice at a time. I do want to be gathering primarily. You're getting pretty low on health, so I'm going to put you into the cookhouse and then give you a piece of food to eat. And after 21 seconds, he will come back, and that's how you heal your dice. You put them into the cookhouse, they'll get fed, and they'll come back with more energy. I think that guy went in with like 7 health, and he should come out with a little bit more. But I reckon it's probably about time that I got a wheat farm. No, I still have hunting. But it is a good use for these workers type die. So I'll place a wheat farm. It's 25% more efficient. Right, nice. Got a big bunch. And look, we got 2 worker die, which will pop right in there. Swordsman. And this guy, I'll reroll you. You need to be healed. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I regret this. It was the wrong dice to put in there. Oh well. And I'll use an explorer to explore with this district hall, and that'll push back the fog of war. Oh, trust me, the dice rolling mechanic works really, really well for this game. It's actually super satisfying. You're going to get healed because you're only 6 health. You need to start gathering food, and this is a hunting grounds over here. So I'll go ahead and get you to gather a little bit of food. You're ready to be re-rolled. Go ahead and work on the farm, re-roll you. Keep on gathering wood. Wood is my primary bottleneck. We got a builder. I don't think I have a use for a builder. Maybe to produce more population. Swordsmen aren't useful. You need to be healed. Let's have a look. Where is my stone mine? There is a stone mine. I need to start generating stone. I have a builder. Let's see. Don't think I have anything to build right now, do I? Not ready for a school. Don't need another district hall. I mean, maybe a herbalist hut. I don't need an apothecary yet. I don't need a barracks yet. I don't need a merchant outpost. Let's have a look. What do we got encampment-wise? We have over here an unknown encampment, so we'd have to explore that first. We also have some ancient ruins. I think the big thing for me now is to continue to expand my population. So we'll just let that to continue. I don't think I need to build anything right now. I think I do want a school in the near future. But it's not a priority. So that tells me I don't need to re-roll. Worker, go work the farm. Builder, I have no use for you. Now you're low health. I'll use you to gather stone. We only have one stone mine in this whole area. That's actually really bad. That really, really sucks. Okay, we'll hold on to you. Alt-click so you don't get re-rolled. It is actually quite a chill game. You could play it pretty hectically. I would recommend playing it chill. We re-roll these boys. You're a little bit hurt. Although I could use a couple of explorers. I'm going to get you to explore this one and you to explore this one. So we can get that little bit of information. And then I want a little bit more wood. Oh, I need to fill out this farmer house. Okay, so we have explored the ancient ruins. Looks like it could collapse at any minute. I'm going to enter the ruins. Making it out of here won't be easy. Ugh, okay, my dice got wounded. So if he gets hurt again, he will actually perish. So I will need a healer's hut to heal him up. Reroll these boys. We encountered a small encampment. The population seems peaceful and lost in the adoration of some kind of deity. Our explorer was caught while trying to sneak into camp. The explorer managed to escape, but regaining their trust will take time. Okay, so we've hurt our relationship. They're hostile to us, which is not good. I think maybe some kind of diplomacy using a trading dice. Would be the right kind of thing if I placed a merchant here. It would allow me to trade with this encampment. The problem is I would need to get a merchant's guild first in order to get merchants, which is I'm not ready for. So we'll just have to deal with the negative consequences of this encampment being a little bit upset with me. I have a couple of harvesters. We want to be always producing stone and a little bit of food. We have wheat in the bank, so I think our next big purchase is going to be a mill, so we can turn the food from that wheat. I also need to start getting a little bit of stone. Builder's not useful. Explorer's not useful. A little bit of iron. Sorry, a little bit of food and a little bit of iron. We are up to 12 dice. You never need to have more than 12 dice. You can go more. Feed you in here so you don't die. And I don't have a use for this sword, so I'll just re-roll you. Go ahead and gather me some wood. Iron for steam furnace. Yeah, we're definitely going to need iron for the steam furnace to be able to survive the winter. Okay, lots of wood. I'll put you on stone here in a sec. Let's make sure you don't get rolled. Actually, let's feed you. Hey, okay, so we're up to 10 dice. I'll keep getting more. I'm going to lock you and not use you. Food. Produce food. We have enough stone now. I have to ask a question. A mill. I think I'm going to put a peasant district hall here. So I'm going to put my mill here. All right, builder, more rerolls. No use for you. You need to be healed. No real uses for you. Gather me some food so we can stay afloat. Keep producing wheat for me. Okay. Need to lock you in. This game is really, really good. I really, really like it. We're almost up to 12 dice, which is fantastic. Our peasant production will continue. So you go in there and you get healed up. We'll re-roll you. Swordsman in. Gatherers, stone, or iron and stone are our priorities right now. I will use this builder there. Swordsman produces population. You make food. And then I'll re-roll both of these workers. I don't need explorers right now. So I'll re-roll them again. I'll lock you because you're getting low. Put you in, feed you. Keep on gathering that wood. No real use for you two. Make some food. Gather wood. Awesome. We've got a good supply. All right, we have our first gold now. So we will be getting close to being able to build a class hall. I think the first class we're going to be getting is maybe citizens. Autofill hockey can get you in trouble with dice stamina. Yeah, I don't like to use the autofill hockey because I like to play it fast and loose with dice stamina. I'll autofill resources for sure. And I'll do it occasionally. So we're finally up to 12 population now. Here's an important concept that about this game, okay? You don't have to have more than 12 dice. The game is balanced around you having 12 dice, okay? But there is a concept in this game called dice juggling. And it's where you go over your actual limit of the number of dice that you can have at the risk of discarding dice. So it's an important concept that you have to be aware of and be careful about. And we're going to start. We're going to, now that we can, we're going to immediately start dice juggling and sending dudes into the ether to what you call it. So I'd like to build that peasant district hall now. This is where my peasants are doing most of their work. No use for you. You'll get fed. And you gather me a little bit more food. This guy's about to produce the first bit of wheat here. You need to be fed, so I'll lock you. No use for explorers, really. Don't need herbs. You go in there and get fed. Work the farm for me. I don't have a use for any of these die. You need to be healed. Okay. Winter is coming. Right? Why is the gatherer dice cracked? One of my dice got wounded on an expedition. So your dice actually have attributes. They can get sick. They can get cold. They can get wounded. They can join cults. Like these dice are people. These are people. These aren't dice. These are people. And the dice roll is just representing what they're capable of doing. I know it's a really satisfying dice rolling game. If you're into dice rolling, this game is like super firing on all cylinders for me personally. If you're not super into dice rolling type games, maybe this isn't going to be the game for you. Why isn't my Twitch chat? Do you have 1080p in your list? I mean, the game probably does look a little bit blurry. Yeah, I don't have good encoding settings on Twitch, so it's unfortunate. Okay. 1080p 60 is an option. Awesome. I only have 720 on Twitch, unfortunately. I still need stone, but it's probably time to build my steam generator. And this is going to cover most of my town for the winter, so people won't freeze, which is exactly what I want. So we'll start work on the steam generator. We'll keep juggling dice. We want to produce as much stuff as possible outside of our territory. You're pretty hurt, so I'll feed you. You go there. Work, work. Reroll. Don't need any of these dice. Need to get as much food in as possible before the season ends. But literally program on top of the dice rolling program. Literally programming a dice rolling mechanic on top of the dice rolling the program does anyway just seems weird. I don't understand what you mean. So we've got a good food surplus. We definitely need to get this field brought in before winter kicks in. And I think stone and iron are going to be super important because they're our source of... that is our source of all resources. What do you call it? A source of gold, which will allow me to do things like upgrade this into a class hall. I want this to be a peasant hall eventually. It doesn't have to be one right now. But eventually it will be. Now the nice thing about farms and houses is they actually act as holding pens for citizens. Like, if I don't want to use this dice for a while, I can just sit him in there and I technically have a larger hand size, and the same thing with houses. Now, my hand is getting very, very full, and things are going to get very dicey here pretty quick, so I need to do a quick reroll. Pause the game real quick. Normally, you shouldn't be able to pause the game. You are very low. I don't have a use for any of these dice. I need to have a good amount of wood saved up for winter. I'm going to just like store a dice here to keep for safekeeping. Then we'll re-roll. Keep gathering. Store you in there. More food would be good. Your villagers could have jobs determined by the internal dice rolled without literally being rolled. Fair enough. I mean, it's just an aesthetic thing. Do you know how much wood you need for winter? You actually don't need that much wood for winter. It's only in the really depth of winter that you have to worry. You can mostly get by with just like a little bit of heating. You don't need a huge amount. But yeah, I think about 15 dice is where I feel comfortable, because I have 3 holding pens for dice, right? So I'm a little bit over my limit of dice, but that's fine. Maybe I could go up to 16. 16 might be a little bit better. Right, I've gathered all the wood out of these. Now, I do need to be careful because wood is actually a renewable resource for certain things in this game. So that's something to be wary about. I think 16 dice is a comfortable number. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm not building anything. I could theoretically build something. Is it time, do you think? I think it may actually be time to build a school. And begin upgrading my population into citizens. So I can... Where is it? It's not religion. It's not barracks. Welfare. Ah, it's the workshop I want. So yeah, I think I have enough now to actually start a workshop. Steam generator has 25% efficiency. It may actually be time to upgrade this district hall to give it an extra bit of efficiency. I think I will do that, because the more efficient this is, I think the longer it lasts in winter. So we're going to go ahead and build a school right there, and then alongside the school, shoot, what is the name of the university thing? A workshop, yes. We'll do a workshop there, and then a district, another, a higher tier of citizen district hall will go there. These are all covered by our Steam gens. So let's put workers in here, reroll. A little bit more worker. You're very low, I'll lock you. You work that. Alright, so winter is now here. So every time one of my dice does an action, there's a 5% chance they'll freeze. That's like a pretty small chance. I'm not worried about a 5% chance. And every winter and spring, you get an event. Wait, since dice are people, how do you stop a mommy dice and a daddy dice from making a baby dice? You don't. You encourage it. You want as many dice as you can. Ooh, this is cool. So this is the Council of the Peasants is putting forward a proposal to me. I can go for salting, which doubles the food produced in all buildings inside peasant districts. This would actually be huge for my mill. It means my mill is now producing twice as much food. Fur coats are also quite powerful, because if I placed my peasant districts correctly using my gold, I can generate. It's rolling 1 on a d20, still a threat. Happens more often than you think. Your dice, frozen dice, just can't be used until spring, so it's not that big of a deal. Fur coats is really powerful, because now my peasant districts can act as steam generators. This game is called Dice Legacy. I really like sharing experience, but that is not super useful. I've already generated most of the dice I'm going to use for the rest of the game. I feel like salting is really, really powerful, but I think fur coats is like the most powerful, because it means I don't actually have to run this steam generator inside of these district halls. And it also means I can use these district halls, these peasant districts, willy-nilly all winter. This guy actually got frozen. I'm baffled. 5% chance. Roll a nat 1. Rolled a nat 1 on that one. So I think one thing I would like is a herbalist hut. Because this would allow me to generate herbs from here, and it'll be inside this peasant thing. And all it needs is to be near a forest. Is there any other kind of building I might do? We could do a dairy farm which produces food from herbs. Ah, man, I really wish I'd gone for the double food thing now. Because freezing isn't really that big of a deal. What was the red seal on some of the options? I actually don't know. Herbalist would give me access to herbs. Yeah, alright, I'm going to build the herbalist hut. Oh, right, I need to use my dice real quick. Boosh, boosh. Produce. I'll store you there. Make sure I feed you. Gather a bit of food. I think I have enough food for winter. Let's re-roll these boys. Build that for me. Oh, yeah, I'd like to start converting a dice into a citizen. I'm going to get my first citizen now. I'd like 3 citizens, ideally, to start with. It'll give me a chance to start earning knowledge. Knowledge. I don't need to work this. You can go in there to be healed. Winter isn't a big deal. We're only a 5% chance. And once it gets to like 15, that's when I start feeling a little bit unsafe. Seal decisions are rare. Ah, there you go. I don't think I need food. It would be good to continue to produce stone. I think stone is like the biggest bottleneck you're going to run into in this game. I don't think there is a way to do renewable wood either. The almshouse. Yeah, I would need a brewery and a tavern. And until I start doing... Explain to me the physics of this scenario? Well, it's up to you, buddy. Nothing to do with me. Barracks, military post, converts peasant dice into soldier dice. I don't need soldier dice right now. My peasants can defend me from a lot of the early game threats. I think I'm actually just kind of happy, and I kind of just like let time pass. I'm going to park you in here. We got our very first citizen dice. Now, citizen dice are different. They have different things. They're better at working. A citizen can potentially work an entire wheat field on his own. Now, that's really, really powerful. They also have 2 hammers, which means they're good at building things, and they have 2 knowledge, which allows them to produce knowledge. Knowledge is important because it's how you research things, which is pretty darn cool. Let's convert another dice. You are going to get converted using food. I'll re-roll this whole stack. What do I got? Lots of useless crap. I might let some of my peasants die. Or I may grow more peasants. We shall see, perhaps. I don't need all these swords. That's the thing. And I may have gone slightly too over my hand limit to where I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable. But I do definitely need food and stuff like that. So I'll re-roll. There we go. There's the knowledge dice that we were looking for. I'm going to start generating things. And I don't want my citizens to freeze. So I'm going to prioritize keeping them going. 19 wood. Okay, I probably won't gather much more from this forest because it is where my herbalist is, which is a renewable source of herbs, which can be turned into dairy. Definitely hunting grounds. Reroll all these. You're a little hurt. A lot of gatherers. Gatherer. Nice. You got the book. Wait for a dice to come home. What about you? Why don't you become a citizen for me? Can you attack the guys to the right with your swords? I have to build a... In order to attack people, I think I need to build a military outpost, which allows the raiding of nearby enemy encampments. And if I built this, I could in fact attack them. I don't know if I want to, though. But we're very, very close to actually getting our first bit of research into the winter. Still only a 5% chance. And we will be sending our people out to gather, like, in winter. Because it's, you know, it's a risk I'm willing to take. You get healed. We'll re-roll. Okay, that's no use to us. You lock. Did not mean to roll that, but I will take it. Let's make sure we lock you. Do I have anywhere to hide a builder? There we go. I'll hide you there. I don't need that. I'll hide you in this house. Hand is going to get very full with frozen dice. You can't place them anywhere except in the place that heals them. So you go there. I don't want these guys to freeze. These guys are really, really important that they don't freeze. Reroll, gather. Anyone who gets to 2, I think I lock. We're good on food for now. We will be using lots of food as we go. Gather some herbs for me, please. Look at the ability of your leader. Yeah, that's why I don't mind my dice getting frozen. That's why I'm like storing things. They're probably not good to store an explorer dice. If I'm going to store anything, it should be something that will help me break out of winter. The important thing is, though, doing this will lower the durability of all my frozen dice by 3. Okay, let's quickly... Combination to activate. So in theory, if I were to like lock these... Whoa, you know what I mean? I could like... I could unfreeze my dice using my ability, but is that worth it for 2? I don't think so. You're locked. Don't need a builder right now. I'll lock you. Go in there and get healed. Gatherer, wood. There we go. Another tech. So we have our first point of technology. We could, in theory, go to the next tier of technology. If we could get a felling axe or fletching, we could increase the wheat produced by a wheat farm. Seems like an easy mode. This is, okay, Birdie. You're being too negative, okay? You're bringing the whole stream down. You just take a time out. Come back when you're feeling more cheerful, buddy, okay? In short, you are harshing my vibe. Right, heal that soldier. Furnace is burning. Although this seems a little bit redundant. I'm kind of sad I didn't build this in range of this. Continue to gather wood for me. Stone. Like, statistically, you know, like, being frozen isn't that big of a risk. It's a risk, for sure. It exists. In fact, if I were to put a district hall here and turn it into a peasant hall, I don't want to put it next to another one. How do I get the tax office? There is like a tax office, right? Alright, technology-wise, we could get Harrow, which would increase our farm production, if we wanted to do that. The cookhouse, restoring an extra 4 durability, is pretty damn good. That just makes our food way more efficient. We can unlock the enhancement chamber, which allows us to actually start enhancing our dye using gold and herbs. We can unlock the tower. The market allows merchants to trade resources for gold. I feel like if I want to earn anything here, the cookhouse is real useful here, because like that thing is going to be used constantly. It feels like the game is a little bit similar to Frostpunk. It's probably not too far off of a comparison. It has similarities. Yeah, let's reroll. Right, you get healed. So now this will heal more health to my die. Continue to gather wood. Got quite a few frozen people now, but they will unfreeze when winter goes. Right, we're digging for tech. Get healed real quick because you're quite low. 2 more tech. I think if I were to go for another civic here, steam generator duration wouldn't be bad. District hall range is also quite good. Also possibly the carriers and stone roads. What would be the next tech that I go for? It'd probably be the enhancement chamber. That would allow me to start crafting more powerful dice. In particular, I could start turning my citizens into powerhouse researchers. That would feel appropriate to me. Yeah, let's get the enhancement chamber. We'll wait for oxygenation. Now we're starting to get enough frozen dye to where I should start considering looking how to do an unfreeze. So I have 2. So in order to do an unfreeze, I need 2 hammers, 2 gathers, and 2 workers. Now I have 4 workers in the bank. So that shouldn't be hard. So I'm going to take this guy and re-roll him. So now I have this and this. I can't put you there. Hold on. Hide that. You come in. So now I need 2 hammers. Right? I have a cog. Cog. Work. And now I just need 2 hammers and then I can unfreeze all these dice. So if I roll, no hammers. Okay, well, it's unfortunate. We'll feed him. No hammers. So now if I take these 2 cogs into my inventory, and then this final wager ability treats all dice, frozen dice in the pool. How do I make that fire? I have what I need, right? 2 hammers. 2 thingies. Yeah, I have everything. Why isn't it activating? Oh, I have to roll 1 die. I have 3 in there. Where am I missing? I'm missing a die somewhere. Three, 4, 11. That's 15. I have a dice somewhere. I don't know. Ah, there it is. I'll re-roll you. Do I have to re-roll them all? I re-rolled him. Ah, there we go. Okay. That made more sense. I'm gonna let this dice die. Each 3 uses on all of them, and 1 is 2. Alright, perfect. No, it worked. It was just I didn't fully understand the mechanic. So we just unfroze all of our die at the cost of some durability. I'm gonna let a couple of dies die. I think 3 citizens is all we'll ever need for now. And we can probably go... I'm going to let this dice die, and maybe this dice die. So let me just trigger that. You go there, be worked. You go there, be worked. Be worked. You get healed. I don't want to gather from there. So we overfilled on die, but that was intentional. So I'm okay with dealing with the consequences of that, of like getting negatives, because I'll be able to adjust and fix that later. We're a little bit low on food, so let's go ahead and produce some more. You get healed up. Rerolled. He died. That is unfortunate. It will upset them, but that's okay. What's the downside of having more than 3 citizen dice? You can only have so many citizens. You can only have so many dice in your hand, right? And the faces of the die are all different. Like, what these guys can do is different from what these guys can do. And right now, I just don't need more than 3. And I'm about to actually start building my enhancement chamber. So where is my... I think I'm going to put another peasant district hall here. To keep things from freezing. I will do that. And then I'll also put an enhancement chamber in range of that as well. Now, I don't want to let any more dice go. Oh, yeah, I forgot to... Ooh, that could have been bad. I could have got one of these guys frozen because I forgot to turn that on. We're in the depth of winter. 30% freezing chance. Continue to make me food. I think the most important thing that I have now is another district hall. Over here. To expand my territory again and get access to new resources. You explore there. Reroll. You help build. Once you get healed. Lock you because you're not ready. Produce a bit of food for me, please. Knowledge. Wood. Iron. Got a little bit of gold, a little bit of herbs. I think if I put this to be another peasants hall, that will improve my relationship with my peasants and also give me another area where people won't freeze. Because nobody freezes inside peasant districts, which means I don't need to keep feeding wood at this steam generator. So I'd feel a little bit more comfortable in that scenario. I want to save you. You're going to get healed. A little bit low on food. You got frozen. That's unfortunate. I think once I get up to like 4 or 5 frozen dice, then things get a little bit scary. Shadow Agaya. Hey, how's it going? I'm good, thanks. Right, so we've almost got our enhancement chamber. We have 1 tech in the bank. I think that 1 tech is going to be used for oxygenation because this just gives this a minor benefit of actually like healing my dice when I enhance them. And we'll explain what that does here in a moment. Let's re-roll. Okay, you are going to get healed. Produce a little bit more food for me. I don't want you to get frozen. You're a little bit low, so I won't use you, but you can gather food. Another food gathering area? No, but there is a place for wood. So now we have access to the enhancement chamber. Now the enhancement chamber does something really, really cool. The enhancement chamber allows you to empower a dice. So let's explain how that works. I'm going to feed 1 gold and 1 herb into this chamber. It will then go through its upgrade cycle and become available for a dice. So let's say I wanted... hold on, let me use this up here real quick. I want to upgrade. I have a specific dice in mind that I want to upgrade, and it's this one. I'm just going to hide you from my hand. Right, he rolled. Okay, this is perfect. This guy has rolled his knowledge face. Increase dice up to 16 again. I think 3 over your limit is about where I feel comfortable. Being like slightly over my limit. and then I'm not too crazy. Now what I do, see the way this workshop takes 3 study? What I can do is I can take this dice and feed him into the enhancement chamber. He'll get enhanced, and when he comes back, he will actually have a better face here. And that means a single dice could theoretically keep this workshop working on his own, right? So he goes underwater, he gets enhanced. I'm going to lock any dice at 4 durability or less as to not be used. Because it's a little bit too scary. Okay, now I've got 3 dice frozen. I need to start thinking about triggering my gambit thing again. Not worried about freezing here. So I have all these things covered. And we're in the middle of winter, so things are going to calm down. Now this dice has a 2 on this face. So he actually occupies 2 of these slots. So if I spend enough gold and enough herbs to improve these guys, I will actually come out with like really, really powerful dice. You're the most important to get healed. Go ahead and continue to produce herbs for me. Reroll. Lock you. I'm trying to build up enough to get an unfreeze. Need that. Go ahead and get healed. Reroll. Don't need a hammer. Don't need that. Don't need any of this. Nope. Nope, you're getting locked. You're getting unlocked. There we go. Boom. So yeah, hopefully that kind of gave you an idea. Herbs and gold make you better at studying. They make you better at everything. And eventually, like, we can get even more upgrades. So that's why I like to focus on technology. Technology is the most fun and interesting part of the game to me. Because it's like this incremental upgrade stuff is like really, really cool. No. Oops. That was not what I was meant to do with that dice. So we have 2 gatherers. 2 gatherers, 2 things. I just need a hammer now. Roll a hammer for me, please. Roll a hammer for me, dude. Thank you. Okay, we unfroze our dice. Perfect. Now one of my dice died, so I'm gonna get a new one. A 15 feels comfortable to me. Like I was saying, some of my dice are a little bit too hurt. I would like to improve the efficiency of this. I may in the near future put another district hall here to increase the efficiency of this cookhouse a little bit. But it's doing a really good job managing all of my population so far. Let's continue to gather and gather. Iron and stone are like big things right now, although wood is also equally important. And I also need to start thinking about expanding this district hall for spring so we have fresh resources to access. About to get our next tech point. Awesome. Reroll. Ooh, we almost hit our limit here. Hold on. Boop, boop. Get into there. All right, which dice is this? This is actually my enhanced dice. Do I want to keep enhancing these die? I want to keep enhancing this dice. So if he rolls the 2 knowledge, I may upgrade him again. There's not a whole lot of stone left. That's kind of scary. There's not a lot of iron left. We are about to find some stone. Let's keep feeding. We're low on food. That means we definitely need... Well, let's get that knowledge dice in there. We definitely need you to gather that. You're going to get re-rolled. You're just going to sit here and be safe. Alright, we triggered our wager ability even though we didn't need it. Nice. You go ahead and build that district hall for me for spring. You keep gathering stone for me. It's a bottleneck. The stone is the easiest way for us to get gold right now. You actually don't need to be, nor do you. This forest must be nearly out. Yeah, 7 turns left, or seven wood left in it. And there we go. We have made it through winter. We're down to 15% freezing chance, which is basically nothing. So we don't need to run this generator anymore. And we probably never will need to run a generator again because of the advantages that we've managed to pull off. Let's go ahead and build that. No, not with that guy. That guy's hurt. Damn it. But I pretty much want to be keeping this wheat farm working the entire time to produce as much as I can. Let's lock you. You're a little bit low. Get in there. Do that. Okay, I need to think. I'm getting a little bit overstimulated here. I'm not thinking clearly. You need to be healed. Don't have a use for any of these, so they'll be re-rolled. There's Into the Blizzard. Cool. You make that for me. Do that for me. All right, we've killed our stone mine, which sucks. I don't have a use for any of these things yet, except you two will be useful very soon. There you go. A ton of gathering available. Ah, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Go explore for me. I'm just going to store you in here so my hand doesn't get overflown. Ah, man. My citizen got frozen. That sucks. What does it mean if the die has cracks but 14 HP? That means the die has been wounded in combat. And so if he gets wounded again, he'll die. I can heal him potentially. But we made it through our first winter with only a few dead dice and mostly happy citizens. Let's continue to gather. Exploration is going well. Another frozen boy. Ed the boy, you have been frozen. Do I have anything to build? I have a little bit of wood, I have a little bit of stone. I think the next move for me, yeah, is channeling. That way I can get extra uses out of my enhancement chamber. Although maybe also a source of gold would be good. So maybe unlocking the market and going in more of an... Maybe start getting some merchants. You know? What does the theater actually do, is my question. Economy, theater. Increases theater range. So I think it just makes things stronger in an area. But yeah, I'd really like to get the market so we can start generating gold to start enhancing our die. Which means stone is going to be like a big deal here in the short term. Go get healed. We're not ready to start producing food yet, but not too far off of it. Soon our frozen dice will be healed. I probably can trigger that a little bit sooner. There's those two. I just need a builder. Give me a goddamn builder hammer, dude. Are you serious? You for real right now? Give me a hammer. Thank you. You get locked. Get in there. Let's work the mine. Work the mine. You're a little bit too hurt. I don't mind sending you in. You need to be healed. I'm out of food. Okay, this is where we're going to hit a bit of a bottleneck now with no food. Winter has passed. Awesome. So summer has begun. And we get another thing. The council is offering us things. Increases the resource production in all buildings inside citizen districts by 1. Mandatory cutting. At the start of every season, obtain 2 forests for every obtain 2 wood for every forest inside peasant districts. These are both terrible in my opinion. Supervisors is okay. Merchants themselves are pretty bad most of the time, but their policies are amazing. Yeah, I'd probably only get like 2 merchants and then enhance them to do the jobs for me. Is the old guy wearing sunglasses or double eye patches? Dude, that's his eyebrows. This dude just has massive, like giga, super eyebrows. I don't like these 2 policies. I think I'm gonna go for supervisors. That kind of incentivizes me to maybe get a citizen district here. I could also put one here. It's a terrible place objectively for one, but it would allow my my wheat farm to produce much faster. What do you guys think? Citizen Hall here. It would mean I could produce much food and ale if I were to put a brewery here. I could also add a cow farm to the district. I do have a source of herbs. Yeah, I don't know. The thumbnail is not great, to be honest. It's not meant to be. It's just a meme. What do you want me to change the thumbnail? Okay, hold on. We're gonna make a thumbnail live. Hold on. All right. Do you not want to paste the image for me? There we go. Fuck. I forget how to navigate even my own bloody. Oh, horse porn don't open. That's a good folder. I forgot I put that one in there to troll myself. Hold on. Oh boy. Hold on. Let me change the thumbnail of the stream. I used to watch Day 9, and he used to like hide folders on his desktop or something, or like in his computer that just said like had random like yikesy names like horse porn and stuff like that. And and I got that idea, and I completely forgot I had that folder there. And every time I need to navigate, I mean, like if you look, it's just like when you open it, it says, you know, it's an empty folder that says, "What did you expect?" Or is it empty? Who knows? Perhaps maybe I put a text file in there. What was I saying? All right, yeah, I was saving this. Fuck. YouTube files, branding, new folder, Dice Legacy. There you go. On request of chat, I'm changing the thumbnail of my live stream, okay? Man's upset that I got the hairy ass potato. On my live stream, okay? There. Thumbnail is changed. Restream. I like the potato more. It resembles you. Thanks, buddy. Like, I'm glad you noticed my figure. I've been working on it. What were we doing in this game? I think we were deciding about what's our next route. The nice thing about the dairy farm is that it gives us a way to produce food in winter. Ooh, tax office. That's what I was looking for. This is not a very good thing to turn into a class hall because of its location. It's next to an encampment, which means it you can't build buildings adjacent to encampments, basically. Which means I can't get full efficiency out of this class hall. So this class hall is not like super useful to me. What might be better to consider... Now, taxing pisses people off. That's something we should consider. Nobody likes paying taxes, right? For sure. So it may be worth a sacrifice to piss off people for the sake of a bit of money. What's that? Underproduction? Tax office. Knowledge produced by workshop. Knowledge. Increase farm. Herbalist find more. I think I would like to do harrow and improved sales, because that would just give me more food production. I care less about this. I do care about the market. So I think my next move is to increase my food production. I want to have a lot of food for this winter. And if I do that, I'll get wheat and improved sales. So that's my technology spent. So now my farms work better. And I'm immediately going to actually start working this. You're going to get locked. Yeah, we definitely want to put more class halls down. I may do something a little bit memey here. Like, what if I were to put down a class hall here? Peasant class hall here. Tax office here. Then the citizen class hall here to improve production of local buildings, and then we'll maybe put something there. This way I can produce gold from both of them. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to do. It's not going to be a priority. But that's kind of like the plan. I may as well slap down what I'm going to do, to be honest. Do that there. Motor Potato, where are the dice? The dice of my citizens. Oh, I forgot to feed this guy. Right. You need to be locked. Ooh. Go help there. You hide in this district. You're ready to produce wheat. Explore for herbs. You need to be healed. That's no use to me. It's also no use to me. You guys roll things that are useful. Well, there's Into the Blizzard, which I didn't need. Heal you. I have no food. Christ, I've no food. That's where you get into a little bit of trouble. You hit the next season just slightly off. I will use you to make food. It's necessary now. I've nowhere to hide my units. You make that. You can work that alone. Awesome. I can put 2 in there. Awesome. All right. Now we're producing. Now we're fine. We have food back up and running. I don't need to enhance any more dye. It would be nice to build, actually, these district halls. So I will just like get that going. You produce wood, stone. You're ready to be healed. Go ahead and make that for me. You need to be healed. Reroll knowledge, please. You need to be healed. You can come back now. Go ahead and work that farm. This is the great thing about citizens, is if you roll that too, they're great for working farms. We now have food. We can start healing our dice again. All is right in the world. The orange ones are peasants. The green ones are citizens. So I need to spend quite a bit of time here healing up my die. Go ahead and work that. You do this for me. Go ahead and get healed. The nice thing is, though, I heal relatively quickly and my food production is relatively robust. I don't have a use for you. You need to be locked. Get fed. Go into the knowledge. Work the fields. Build. Work the fields. Any gatherers? Yes, please. Stone. Stone and wood. Work the field. Wood. Food. Heal. I need to keep on top of this healing thing. Because I've got a bunch of dice tied up that can't work. Dogs are colorblind also. Maybe an eye-seeing parrot. You know what? I'd like an eye-seeing parrot. A seeing eye parrot. Big thing I want right now is wood. I need as much wood as I can get. I could use another builder, actually, this district hall. I'll just keep them busy. We're in good shape for food now. I need you to roll tech for me, please. Work the farm because you do it so quick. Wood. No real use for this. Heal. Okay, all my dice are starting to get healed up, so I'm feeling happy about that. I can bring you out of exile. Technology on the way again. Awesome. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we go for markets? Do you reckon we go for a merchant direction this game? I'd have to make more citizens, which is expensive with food. All right, we'll start the Merchants Guild. Roll. Explore, heal, lock you. Farm, lock. Make food. You're locked. You're locked. Reroll. I need better gatherers. So this is where I would start. This is where I could start considering upgrading my gatherers. Does that unlock the ability to sell things for gold as well as buying things for gold? I believe so. I can trade resources for gold. I assume means you can buy. I don't know. We're learning. I don't remember. I played very differently. The first time I played, I went up to like 18 dice, and I paused every like 5 seconds, and like micromanaged heavily. I had like 2 houses constantly producing people. I had a forge just constantly smashing dice together into constructs. Actually, speaking of constructs, it's probably about time we should consider that. Like, maybe we should start smashing dice together, or at least going for an enhancement chamber boost. Which I think means we need a renewable source of gold and a renewable source of things. What do you call them? So probably what's going to go between these 2 districts is a tax office and a town square. That way I can run the town square to make my dice happier, and then I can tax them. You know, games and recreation, tournaments and taxes. Market, you trade 2 for something for 1 gold. Yeah, it's kind of, I'd say it's kind of in the same vein as Frostpunk. It's not quite the same. It's kind of similar. It's similar-ish, but it's very, very different at the same time. Like it plays, kind of reminiscently. You'll kind of feel a little bit like you're playing like a Frostpunk style game, but not quite. If that makes sense, I don't know how to describe it. It's a hard game to describe. You need to be healed. Gather wood. I think gathering is now my big priority. We have tons of wheat, although I still do think actually we should totally do that. Go ahead and you gather wood. Wood's my bottleneck here. Wood and gold actually are like super bottlenecks. Can you help me build this? Oh, we're being attacked. So we got our first attacker. We have 80 seconds to get 1 sword on that guy. We don't have soldiers yet, but that's fine. You don't need them. They're not necessary. Could you just do this? Keep yourself busy. Tons of gathering potential. Well, I'm going to prioritize gathering over defending my settlement, because it's more important to me. You roll the hammer. Awesome. We got plenty of time. One of these guys has got to roll the sword eventually. There we go. There's our sword that we need. You kill him, please. Continuously producing here, which is I'm very happy about. We'll have tons of wheat when it comes to winter, and we'll be able to make insane amounts of ale. Now, unfortunately, my dice might get wounded in fighting, and it looks like he did actually get wounded. It's probably not necessary to run the mill now that we have this much. I don't need herbs. I need lots of gathering. I need lots of resources. So I pretty much don't care about anything except for gathering right now. Gathering and farming. Stone mines, yep. One question is, do I have the iron to advance? Yes, I do. Okay, that's perfect. You get healed. Don't need a builder. So let's get a merchant or 2. So we'll convert. Probably get like 2 merchants, maybe 3. Maybe 3 merchants, but probably 2. Too bad my PC can't run half the games like this. You can like limit the graphic settings and stuff. Okay, yep. And gatherer wood. Might be a good idea now to pick up wood gathering. Yeah, I think I need that wood gathering boost, so I could just gather that a little bit more efficiently. I don't have to deal with fires yet. Unlocking towers is cool. Markets is cool. I don't want to do anything with religion yet. So I think I'll go for markets and tariffs because we're going in a marketing direction. Like a market-esque gatherer. Wish I could mark this as not being used. Get healed. Reroll. Good job. More knowledge. You are going to immediately get turned into a merchant, but I need more gold for that, which is why I need to start hitting up these mines, which is the main source of gold in the game, at least early game. So how much is it to build a market? Merchants can trade resources for gold. Yes. Boop boop. Mining. Reroll. It's kind of hard to see these kind of edge areas sometimes. Oh right, I forgot to feed you. How much wood could a cracked dice crack? Alright, lovely. You need to be healed. Ah, we got the double knowledge roll. Awesome. That's exactly the kind of stuff that I like to see. We're in the middle of summer. May as well use my 2 builders on this. Get you healed. No use for the sword. I'll lock you. Nah, I'll use you. Ah. Not good. There we go. There's a sword to deal with the encampment. So we're getting invaded now. It's a new challenge. Probably have to start getting soldiers. Like having a soldier sitting around ready to fight is good. Maybe not worth it if we can deal with if we can use our peasants to deal with it. I do feel like we will need a apothecary though to heal our poor wounded dice. I think this is going to be my healing area down here. So an apothecary here makes sense to me. Mining is my priority. Roll. Awesome knowledge, and I have a spare citizen sitting around who can help maybe build some things. You get healed. A bunch of gatherers. Okay, that feels good. I'm liking the fact that I have a lot of gatherers. Yeah, why don't you get me that? Might be time to consider... Okay, we have 2 gold, so we can get our first merchant. Trade 2 wheat and get a gold. Awesome. So I'm going to get my very first merchant now. We're spending 2 gold on that, but the hope is that that will continuously generate gold for us as we're able to sell off resources that we have spare. So this will allow me to heal any of my wounded die now using herbs. So I'll probably want to start prioritizing gathering a little bit of herbs to have spare. Able to harvest anything from an ocean. This is just where we came from. We came from the ocean, so you can't really gather things from it. I don't have anything to build, but I might do another class hall. Like a district hall to explore more, because there's a lot of potential explorables here if I do that. So you go ahead and build that for me. You do that as well. Ah, yes. Right, we have a merchant. Now, merchants are great because they're actually quite good at gathering. They have a 1 in 6 chance of rolling a level 2 gathering die. So merchants are quite a bit better than peasants at gathering and exploring. And they're the only class that can do trading, which is nice. So merchants are quite good, actually. I would consider them one of the nice dice that you can get because they don't quite feel as bad as citizens. Because citizens can't gather. That's the thing I don't like about citizens, which is why I like to upgrade them. Boom. Boom, boom. More food. Just good to always be producing. It's time for you to get healed, actually, because I'm starting to get attacked, and having wounded die when you're under attack does not sound like a good move to me. I wonder what the possibility is. The probability of success on gathering for herbs. There you are. You need to be locked in. You're already building that. Okay. Farming. Heal. There we go. Trade phase. Sell off 2 wheat. We'll get some money. Happy about that. Perfect. We have a way to generate money. I'm like super, super happy. You don't understand. It's like a huge milestone in a game to where you can actually trade for bonus resources. So yeah, both of my guys here were wounded. It may be time for me to think about unlocking towers. Or even refining my technology up. And I think refining my technology is the move. Because that allows me to get geology, so I'll gather more efficiently. And then I'll be able to get watchtowers. Because this is going to cost me 4 herbs to heal these guys up, which is not good. But we are picking up gold. Like, that's fantastic. We can start to enhance our die. Can you enhance your swordsman? You can actually get soldier dice. Here. And build towers and stuff. I would like to do some trading outposts and stuff like that. But it sucks. Just the current setup I have just isn't, like, optimal for it. What am I looking for again? Yeah, we probably want to build a barracks in the not too distant future, but we have access to a ton of new stuff. Right, you go there. Explore that. Alright. Gather herbs. We're gonna need lots of herbs. Lots of this. Do that. Reroll. Knowledge. Yeah, let's get you healed. Farm production. We have tons of wheat going into the winter, which I'm happy about. I don't know how to re-roll this. But I really don't want to be selling herbs for gold, because that feels like a bad transaction on my part. Time to turn this into a builder's hall. We're heading into another winter. This, I think, was going to be a citizen's hall. More food production, more food production. You get healed. Gather, gather. More stone. The big thing. Knowledge, roll. Double gather here on my merchant, which I'm happy about. Go ahead and get me some iron. Where are the iron mines? There. Iron mine. Stone mine. Food, food. We're under attack potentially here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going to keep being a problem. You get healed. You get healed. You fight him. You didn't get wounded, so that's good. Wood. And wood. Reroll. Knowledge. You aren't going to pull that off anytime soon. Get healed. Explore. I need to find herbs. Don't have anything to build right now. I will sell those herbs off, though. I kind of need them. Do I have another herbal place? No, there's not one until over here. That's fine. More stone, I reckon. These can all be re-rolled. Yes, more knowledge. Now that we have tier 2 knowledge, this opens up actually a lot of options for us. Would it be enhancing your merchant to be worth it? It can be worth it to enhance some. Generally, though, you're gonna want to do like construct die. So channeling is quite good. I could make like an uber peasant, but I could also unlock the forge here, and start making construct die. And I think I'm probably gonna start making construct die. Is there anything here I need to unlock? District Hall range. I feel like District Hall range. Outpost range. Ah, right. That's how much they explore. Lock tower. Mercenary dice. What are mercenary dice? Does anyone know? I've never used them. Forge. Basic production. Probably about time I should start considering producing ale. Mercenaries are basically soldier die, but nobody gets angry when they die. Oh, awesome. I think I'm going to unlock the tower as an option. And then unlock the forge. And then after the next research cycle, we'll be able to do something interesting with the forge. Let's build a trading outpost. I think that lets us... I don't know how we improve our relationship with them. Does trading with them improve our relationship? I have to assume so. So there's 2 encampments here. If I... You know what, we'll just... Where is the district hall in this area going? Probably on this forest here, so that's going to be fine. So this can be... right there. What do I need most of? Probably wood. Stuff like that. Boop boom. I just generally need gatherables. Ah, double explore. Okay, awesome. Is there anything worth exploring? Any ruins or anything like that? Fight. Go ahead and explore that encampment for me. We'll find out who it is, because they seem to be attacking us. You build a trading post for me. Gather wood. Should probably have prioritized gathering there. Food production. Gather there. Go ahead and get yourself healed. We encountered a small encampment. The population... my merchant was able to gain their trust. That's good. So they have a slightly positive relationship with us. Go ahead and explore. You get healed. Create for me. I think I'm going to build another herbalist hut. Because it would be nice to have a way to use... these explorer dice. Maybe it's not worth it. We'll just have a nice passive income of herbs. I'm just thinking about all the wounds we're going to be taking fighting. That's fine. Gather. Priority is right now probably stone and wood. Fight them. Work that. Do this. Make some food. Reroll. Knowledge. Get healed. Eh. We're not ready to start enhancing dye, I don't think. But we did get enough knowledge now to come in here and go into manipulation and take experiments and volunteers. So now we can start thinking about forging together our peasant dice. In the enhancement chamber. So let's start that process. We could trade here. A trader and an herb will increase our relationship. Well, that's kind of useful. Probably about time I consider getting another trader. So this peasant will be turned into you. You go there. Gather, reroll. Build. Produce. We've got a ton of wheat in the bank. I'm actually super happy about that. Okay, we're constantly under attack. Jesus. Read about wounds. Make one monk die to bless your dice. You're immune to wounds and freeze. Well, yeah, we're only on our second winter, though. Like, we're in our second summer, so it'll take some time before we can unlock the shrine. Don't you usually stream on YouTube? I'm streaming on both, baby. Did you win your first game? I did win my first game. My very first time playing this game, I managed to pull through. Because it's a pretty, like, on this basic difficulty, it's actually like a pretty chill game. Like, it's not too stressful. So I think this was an unenhanced guy who will go ahead and become another merchant for me. I think I'd like 3 merchants. Jesus, I have no use for these builder die whatsoever. No soldiers in the bank either. Right. So winter has come. Let's see, peasant die generated from the house start with full durability. All newly obtained die have 1 extra power to building. The start of every season, every different location type. I have no idea what location type is, but I feel like mandatory exercise is going to be like very slightly useful here as I advance, because I will be kind of killing my die and making new ones. Plus 1 extra power to build is like one of the least useful things I could imagine. What am I doing? I don't need any of this. I really need this trader die to roll trade, because it's now becoming a joke that he hasn't rolled trade in a while. You go there. Did I build a second enhancement chamber like a dingus? Oh my... I can't believe I did that. I wanted to build a forge. Jesus. I can't believe I did that to myself. Go ahead and fight him. You'll probably get wounded. Yep. We were overdue for a wound. Freeze chance is 5%. That means, to me, it's probably time to get a brewery. A brewery. So, brewery. Need more stone. Stone is my big beetleneck. Knowledge. Merchant obtained. Awesome. Should make herbs for me. Herbs seem to be in high demand. Is this a 4x game? Kind of. A little bit. Not exactly, but a little bit. Go ahead and get healed. Produce knowledge. It's winter, so it's time to start converting our wheat into food so we can survive the winter easily. Let's have a look. I think I want one more merchandise. I think three merchandise is fine. Now my peasants are going to be a little bit upset with me. But you know what they say, you're just going to have to stay mad, kid. I need stone. Stone is like priority numero uno. 2 builders. I can build the forge. I have a sword. No use for that. I don't have a use for this explorer, but I'll use it anyway. We got our new citizen, and he does in fact have that improvement. He now has 2 hammers on each die, but we want another merchant to fuel our trading machine, and we are not hitting those trades. What's this? Trade for stone. I can trade 2 wood for 1 stone. Odd merchant. You know what? Let's do it. Oh, he'll let us just keep doing that. Oh, that's kind of neat. If I just have a lack of stone, I can do that. So I definitely want another district hall here to prevent freezing while I work the brewery. So if I build the brewery, which produces ale from wheat, then I'll also want a tavern, but that requires me to actually have that. Okay. You produce food, re-roll. I mean, my merchants are doing a good job gathering for me. Don't quite need as much iron. We'll get some herbs. I'll lock that in because that's not bad. Being able to get renewable herbs from this is good. Herbs. There's a soft time limit. After a while, they're so strong you basically can't both defend yourself and expand. Yeah, I would say so. There is definitely a time limit. I think we're doing okay. We're about to start getting our very first enhanced constructs made out of peasants. These old peasants that aren't as quite as useful or strong. Right. Let's re-roll. Knowledge. Got a trading merchant. Cool. There's gold. Build. Get the brewery online. A little bit of wood. Don't have a use for an explorer or a sword. It is time to start producing more population though, because we're about to start killing peasants to make supercharged construct die. Extract 6 faces from dice to form a construct die. Dice will perish in the process. Obelisk. Laboratory requires no knowledge. Okay. Alright, here we go. Time to forge. 1 dice, 2 dice. They get combined together. 30 seconds later, we come out with a better dice. I think it's about time that we expand it again. And rather than just straight up expand, I'm going to use my civic things here to increase my district hall range by +1. That gives me better knowledge of the world. I'm going to use my level 2 explorer to hit this ancient ruins. And then I will get another district hall over here. We have a trader available. What do we got? 2 iron. 2 iron feels real bad for trading. Maybe I'll just give these guys an herb to make them happier with me. So medium success chance. Let's enter. We got some materials. Medium success. Ah, we lost our treasure. That's a rip. I feel like it's worth it to go for the risk, though. Let's make some ale for the first time. This will allow us to unfreeze dice. Generate knowledge. Go get healed. Turn wheat into food. Give me some builders. This is the one time of the year that I want builders, is winter. Is when I'm like doing my building. We are developing a relationship with these guys. So now that we are friendly with them, we could potentially buy ale for gold or increase our relationship with herbs. That's not too bad. Let's keep increasing our relationship. Aha, right, we got our very first construct die. Welcome to the new age of technology. This is a construct die. It is ascetic, which means it's harder to restore durability to, but it is a 2-sword. It has, man, oh my god, it has like a wild bunch of faces. Now my peasants are upset. That's okay. We planned for this. Okay, we got ourselves a town square. We got ourselves a town square. And we can improve our relationship with them. But I think I'm going to start enhancing my construct die. You go get healed. What are we up to here? 5% chance of freezing builder. Reroll. I don't really care about exploration on this guy. I will trade 2 iron for gold because I just generally need gold. Let's reroll. There we go. That's the kind of thing I was looking for. I want this construct to be a really, really good gatherer, basically. Do that. We definitely need to build this. Iron is lacking. So you work the iron mine. You work the stone. You work the stone. So if you look over here, you'll see like a little arrow. We're about halfway through the map in terms of exploration. Slightly beyond. So we don't have too far to go until we actually get down with the final confrontation. Improving relationship by using herbs. Know what you sound like. Well, I don't know anyone who wouldn't accept herb as payment. All right, that's 2 iron. Ow, that's painful. Let's keep selling them herb to improve our relationship. We have ale now, so now we can finally make the tavern over here. And I think it's time we spent a bit of time building. A little bit more ale. Go get healed. I don't quite need these. 2 swords? We're not under attack, it's winter, so we're good. Go make this. Go gather. Let's combine some more let's combine more citizens. I'll combine these 2. Because they're old and weak. And then let's start making some new citizens. Probably might be a cool idea to combine 2 of my actual citizens together as well. You missing an iron on the trading post? Yeah, I just did it. So now we have plenty of gold and we can carry out some of our major plans. Like we had been planning on doing this, turning this into a citizen hall, so this will actually produce more gold. You're going to go ahead and produce knowledge for me. You have been enhanced. Awesome. So now he's just a really, really good gatherer. Every single gathering face that he has is like high quality. Which is exactly what you want. Stone or wood. I think it is wood that we want from you. These 2 guys are going to get merged together into a construct. And then it's time. We're down to 15 dice, so we'll breed. We're breeding another dice. Awesome. Builder. probably you can handle that on your own. Let's get you healed. Merchant. I think it's okay to sell off 2 wheat. It's only wheat over there. Would be good to have herbs. We're managing to avoid all freezing in the depths of winter, which is like incredible. Super happy about that. This does need to be built. How do you feel about trading? Cordial relationship. Let's improve that. Gathering. There is a stone mine there. And wood is also a priority. Awesome. Trade went through. Do I have anything to build? I have my tavern now. So that's great. If I do have a frozen dice, I can deal with it. I have a method. There's a method to the madness here, boys. With a little bit of ale in the tank. Go ahead and explore and get me some more herbs. I think now is the time to gamble on merging 2 citizens together into a citizen dice. We just got another construct. This construct is has fortitude, which means he's immune to all effects. So he can't be frozen, he can't be poisoned, he can't be wounded, as far as I'm aware. He's basically invincible. And he's a really, really good soldier and a decent gatherer. I'd like to have a better gatherer than that, though. Let's do channeling. We'll try to get our constructs up to at least 2 on their gathering phases. Plenty of food in the bank. Let's make a well, no. We were going to do something silly here and combine 2 citizens together. We got our first frozen dice. Spent some ale to unfreeze. Alright. Here we go. Merge the citizens. I'm hoping for a really, really good citizen construct. But I also need to start making new people. I'll probably make a merchant construct as well. Merchants are really good gatherers, dude. I'm liking this. I need someone to explore that for me. Gather. Roll. He's got trading available. What are we selling? Herbs? I got a decent amount of gold in the bank. So I think it's just going to be a regular ass trade. No use for a builder, so I'll just re-roll that. Yeah, now we're starting to hit into dangerous territory. My peasants are going to revolt if I don't do something about that. So citizens are a little bit unhappy because I sacrificed one of their dice in an experiment to forge what I hope is a good dice. I have now a Highlander, and he does have the knowledge face of +3. Kind of really just a better citizen I've made here. But I am going to need new citizens to replace the old that I lost. But I think I'm going to try to turn this construct dice into my researcher. So I'll probably work on enhancing him. Lock that in. Gathered that. Unfrozen. Only cost me wheat to unfreeze people. Infinite durability is also sick as hell. So let's start enhancing him to be my researcher, so he'll just constantly pump out science for me. Which means I probably don't need many more citizen dice, really. And maybe it's time to make a merchant construct. What do you think? Hell yeah, let's do it. I like having a construct of each dice. Let's grow some more boys. Trade off 2 herbs. Help there. Go help with setting up this festival. Make some ale. Builder's no use to me. Go get healed. Got another trader who will be smashed together in the forge. I need an explorer actually. Yeah, go do that for me. Thanks. Alright, it's forge time. Let's forge a merchant construct. I don't know. You can forge different classes together, which I feel like it's better to have a specialized, somewhat specialized dice. It's like my take. Probably going to do a lot of gathering. Lock you in because you're almost now the perfect researcher. You have a 50% chance to be able to run this research on your own. Let's just do a bunch of gathering. Boom, 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 boom. Probably a bunch of those guys will get frozen, but that's okay. We're about to get our nice dice. 16 is a little bit too many, I would say. So they want food and ale. Go get enhanced. Oh yeah, this is an interesting merchant dice. So he has all of the same faces, but man, did he roll low. He rolled really low on this possibility matrix. Like, the possibilities that this guy could ever turn into. You should build military buildings. That's going to be next summer, or yeah. It's going to be what we do next summer. We'll start building a military. And also religious. Yeah, maybe we'll have a negative relationship with this merchant encampment. This is a priest encampment. Maybe we'll be militaristic. But we're getting pretty deep into things. In fact, I'm pretty sure this might actually be the enemy town that we need to fight. Oh, hello, what's this? Explore and work. Alright. I'll take you up on your offer, strange priest man. Oh, this is free herbs. Alright, now I'm getting too many people frozen, so I don't like that. It's time to do some internal work. Let's see, you're a merchant. It's not really safe to gather anymore. Winter is too harsh. There we go. That's what we were looking for. There's nowhere safe for me to gather. I guess I can theoretically gather here safely. Max durability is doubled. Jesus. It's a strong ass die. No real use for exploration tokens though right now. Aha, okay, perfect. This guy can now officially run all of my research on his own, which means this guy is probably not necessary. So I may now... What is this dice? I care less about you. I care more about getting him unfrozen so I can smash him together and have 2 really good merchant dice that just handle all of exploration, gathering, trade, all that sort of stuff. The priest gave me herbs. I know. I spent this entire time like feeding them herbs, and they gave me some herbs back. This citizen is kind of surplus to requirement. I could start turning him into monks. Well, I definitely want a tax office at some point, so I'll put that there. And you know what? I'll even build it. I'm not sure what to do with some of these die. You're basically like Uberman. So go gather me some iron. Ah, yes, we can trade wood. Awesome. Lock you. Hide you in that house because we're a little bit overflowing right now. Frozen dice. We're a little bit full of hubris this winter. It's okay. It happens. Let's take our tech. Ah, I need more. No use for you. You're safe to go there. I'm not building anything. I could be building something. I could be building a monastery. Like, why wouldn't I be? Sure. You have 3 coggers, which means you can set up this festival on your own. You're double cogger. No use for you. You get healed. Spin you. No use for knowledge. So organizing a fair made these guys a little happier. Let you go ahead and trade away my iron for gold. I think that'll be enough gold though for now for a while. Nothing to build, nothing to gather. More of that. Gather more herbs, although herbs are a low chance of success, unfortunately. Oh, no. Damn it. That wasn't what I meant to do. Flip. I hope he doesn't get frozen. I'm going to be devastated if he does. Thank you, finally. You're doing the knowledge thing now. Oh, there's a monastery to build. That's right. Completely derped out on that one. Okay, I don't like this. You get stored there. Do I make another green construct? I have 2, don't I? It is good to have one of each class dice, actually. So I may not combine these merchants together. You know what I might do? How many merchants do I have? How can I see that? I wish there was a way to see like a list of all my dice. Because now I'm kind of scared that if I kill this, I'll lose a class. Whatever. It's fine. Well, you know what? You can run the tax office for me. It'll upset people, but I want the gold. Explore. Just re-roll. Ugh. My God, give me something other than these things. Do I want to sell ale? Not really. Go ahead and sell those herbs. Run that for me. Run that for me. Right, we're almost out of wheat. We are officially out of wheat, actually, for this winter. But that's okay. We have tons of food to get us through to the next one. Resources are going to start popping off here once we start getting this tech. An old priest emerged from the tent of a religious encampment. He slowly approached our emissary. We know about you, but apparently you decided to spare us. We used to fear your arrival. We did unspeakable things to prevent it. Now the fear is gone. We repent for our act. The ancient goddess guides both of us as a token of friendship. So they gave us wheat, food, ale, and knowledge. Okay, that's awesome. So that's what we get for like building a really, really good relationship with them. And now they will actually heal my die for money. So I can spend 2 gold. My status immune die can't be frozen. That is true. So if I don't have herbs, I can do that. So I can trade gold for this. So how good of an exchange is that? Is it literally just one? Is it 1 beer that I get for that? Is my question. If it's 1 beer, that's like super not worth in terms of trading. Taxes were collected, of course. Of course. Would you build that for me? You're like really durable. Probably be good to enhance you further, which I will do. I definitely want my construct dies to have at least 2 on every face. This guy is immune to all effects, so he can just go out and gather. Iron seems to be the thing. What the hell was I doing? I like alt-tab to send someone a message, and I've completely like, I'm like Gandalf entering the mines of Moria. I have just no idea where I am or what I'm doing. I know I was enhancing a die. But which die? I guess it's you. Okay, you run the knowledge for me. I have quite a bit of knowledge banked. Mercenaries Guild, Theater, market 10% extra gold, unlock Shrine, Military Academy. I don't need more manipulation, I don't think. Where's the tech thing? That's the real question. There we go. I definitely want block printing and scholars, but block printing primarily, because that would just get my knowledge production up to a level where I could like knock out all these things easy. Oh, +1 ale produced is like super useful. I haven't had a problem with fires yet. Extra range on outposts. The hell are outposts? What are outposts? This? I could take an antagonistic view with these guys if I wanted to. I've wishlisted the game. It's really, really cool. I really, really like it. We're about to come into our next summer, so we can probably like gather pretty aggressively and not worry about the consequences so much. But I think military is going to become a big issue this coming this coming period. So I feel safe now to go up to 16 dice. I have so many jobs for my dice to do that 16 dice now seems pretty reasonable. But just having like 2 military dice sitting around ready to fight, I think is good. There are trade, religious, and military outposts. Yeah, there's all different kinds. Speaking of trade, let's make a trading post with these guys. So we can trade with them. You're a little low on health. I'll heal you. Ooh, okay. Get in there. You hide in there. You hide there. So we need a citizen to convert to a monk. Well, let's make a citizen. What do these guys have? Restore durability. Any dice. Interesting. Can't do frozen dice though, can you? You're my tech dice, so you need to just stick around. Merchant. Go make friends. Go get healed. Thank you, technology boy. Oh, I spent all my resources. That's okay. We'll get more. This era is going to be the era of major advancements in my civilization. We got our peasant. Now he will become a priest. Go build that for me. I need another builder thing. I don't remember how much ale we got for this, but I have so much gold and not much ale, so I don't mind doing this. I'll do the exact same trade over here and see which one comes out better. Come on. It's almost summer, so we're going to get another event. And then once we have that, we're going to start like pushing hard for things. Religion. So I think we definitely want a shrine to be able to bless die. Monk dice can bless. Decay rate of the durability of 6 die. Unlocks temple. Probability of freezing during winter goes down. I like that. 15% protection is like... Wait, does this mean I have a full protection from winter? Would it be a good idea to make a second cookhouse? I don't think I need a second cookhouse. How the hell do you use ale? You use it to unfreeze die and trade. You still have 6 frozen dice. It's about to become summer. I don't care. Right, we made it through this with like tons of food saved. We have tons of gold. We have tons of iron. We're ready to like potentially take these guys on. We have a dice who can continuously work the workshop. I feel like we're in great shape. Oh yeah. But does that mean I'm immune to frozen if I do this? Because that seems pretty OP. Increase the time. I want to have more time when things go on fire. Yeah, okay, that's a good use of that. And then we want a shrine. So monks are quite good because they can work, gather, and explore. And that means they can help me out with my farms and stuff. Set up festivals, all that sort of thing. Not the most useful die, but I'll lock them in. I don't want to trade off iron. Iron is too good. What do you got? Triple gather. Definitely going to put you on wood. Get in there. You just kind of exist, actually, to make sure my citizen class exists. I need you to roll hammer, please. Please. Builder. Dude. On your last durability, you rolled builder? That's just a jerk move. To improve our relationship with these classes of die. Continue to gather wood for me. I need a builder. I'm not loving how useful merchants are. It's good to have like a merchant, but I think maybe one merchant and a merchant construct is like all you need. Wood. And iron. No, I need wood and stone. Stone. Alright, all my dice just unfroze. Perfect. So let's do a round of gathering. All newly obtained monk now starts with double work, gather thing, nah. Newly obtained dice are better at gathering works for me, I think. That also really, really improved my relationship with my peasants because I took their proposed policy. God, just please give me a hammer. Just give me a hammer, thank you. Christ. Go ahead and do the wheat farm. Get healed. Right, attacks are starting to happen, which means I really need to get this goddamn thing built. Oh my god. Please give me the hammer that I need. Thank you. Oh, I got one. I'm dumb. Congratulations, you're my first soldier. I'll probably take 2 soldiers. Since you have a permanent researcher, would it make sense for a second science building? No, not really. He's the only one who can work it, so he can only work 1 building, so there's no point in having 2. You're gonna get healed. I don't need herbs. I need stone. I need like endless stone. You can probably deal with that. You'll get wounded likely though. You get healed. Is it time to bless? Need to build the shrine. There's our first soldier. He has mostly attack and raiding die. So he's probably just going to sit in our inventory on a sword to fight threats this summer. Gather wise. Any stoner? Any stone? Stone mine. Food. Iron. Do that. Right, you're on a sword, so that's what you can stay on. Builder can build a shrine for me. Maybe it would be good to have another citizen. Because I actually liked having citizens being able to do that worky stuff. So I think I'll get 1 more citizen. And 1 more soldier. I super don't need this many merchants though. I don't like regret having them. They're just like surplus. Yeah, go get healed, reroll. Run my farm for me. What was I doing again? This is where the game gets kind of tough. It's hard to keep track of everything. This is one of my older citizens, so I may kill him. I may just let him die. Train up another researcher. There is a huge tech tree left. But we're about to like increase the amount of knowledge this guy can produce, and there's a diminishing return on that. Because right now what we need to do is get to advanced technology. And then just pump hard for science this summer. And then just be like in an incredible position. I'm actually going to lock both of these because I want to keep that farm working. Let's keep producing stone. Swordsman locked in. Oh, it takes 2 priests to bless. Well, I guess I'll upgrade this older citizen. Yeah, I'm not loving this merchant thing right now. So I'm gonna smash a merchant together with a regular worker. I only need one merchant, to be honest. Also, you weren't meant to go in there. Run that. Nice thing is you can run a farm on your own, which is cool. Why don't you go ahead and... No. You know what might be a good idea? It might actually be a good idea to get another farm. Just to have the option for when I have these 2 faces here. So wood. Your face is too weak. Let's upgrade it. I need to build this district hall, and I also need to build some stuff over here. Go ahead and build that for me. Or how'd you do? Pretty good, actually. Big thing is wood. Wood is what I lack right now to go to the next tier technology. Wood, stone, and iron. Soldier, do your job. He was wounded, but that's okay. Unfrozen die on tavern. Oops. I forgot that I was hiding him there to save him for later. So what did this guy come out as? Actually, this is a pretty decent die. Good gatherer. It can trade. It has a hammer and a sword and an explore. And it saves me from having so many merchants. I like it. Not my favorite die ever, but it's rare that you come into the possibility of having a favorite die. You're locked now. Gather. It's probably about time I considered also upgrading some of my guys. Ah, man, I need herbs. Give me that. I think the big thing is just maybe getting a few citizens like with really, really strong gathering. Definitely just need an injection of herbs into my economy. Get healed. I got 2 builders. You get locked. Do I have anything else I want to build? No. Tower only, but I'm holding off on that until next. So I've got none to build, so I don't need these hammers. Let's do that real quick. Can you get me some stone, please? That's an iron mine, damn it. Stone mine there. You're not in good shape. We'll heal you. 50-50 chance. Perfect. Lock you in. What do you got? Simple-minded. Doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. Wood, iron. Let's just make sure we're getting wood. Yeah, I'll get drying herbs. That way I can upgrade how efficiently I'm gathering resources. I don't think I make another citizen dice. I think he was going to be turned into a priest, so I can actually start blessing die, because I need 2 priests to bless. Indestructible 3 researcher is pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that one. Right, we got a military adventure coming. Get it on my face. We heal our other soldier. Good job. I have you now. I'm not building anything. I think I just start enhancing citizens to make really, really good gatherers. Because that's my bottleneck, is like resources. Wow, I actually rolled it. Nice. Herbs. Iron. Farm. Farm. I need a lot of wheat for winter. Lock you. No use for any of these. No use for any of these. Well, actually, go ahead and build that. First, bless dice. Work the farm. Ooh, pale, slender figures approach from the mist. Scary. I'll fight them with my soldier. Continue to produce research for me. Stone mine. Where's my stone mines at? There we go, stone mine. Are we almost ready? We're just missing stone. Awesome. And then we can go to the next tier technology and start powering the way that we really want to. Nope. You help there. You go there. Gather for me. Where are all my stone mines at? Am I just dumb? There we go. Lock in 2 swords. Get yourself healed. Plenty of herbs. Some more wood. Ready to bless a die. Let's bless this guy now. You fight them. Explore. Gather. Lock you. 50-50. 50-50 on this guy sometimes doesn't feel like it. I'll tell you that much. But this guy's blessed now. So he will avoid the next negative effect. Which is quite good. I want this soldier blessed too. Let's just make this happen. I'm getting tired of them not working accurately. Should make me some beer, monsieur. Boom. Go ahead and explore that. This is the probably the summer where we're going to be under our most pressure, because from here on out we're going to be doing a lot of the attacking. Tech, please. I'm ready to advance. Boom. So now we're generating 4 knowledge per research cycle with our researcher. So we'll start like being able to produce insane amounts of crops, and our manipulation ability will go up massively. Not requiring herbs on our enhancement chamber is going to be huge for us too. yeah. Need to remember what I was doing. This gives tons of gold. I think we're ready to... We're actually ready. We're actually ready to start going militaristic here. I'm looking to end the game. You get healed. You're on a raid token, which isn't super useful. Explore token, also not useful. Stay on sword. Beyond the mist lies a strange-looking town. The buildings are rotting and barely holding together. The inhabitants can be seen wandering the streets aimlessly. The horrendous place must be the source of the attacks. So you can see now, this is the ultimate goal of our adventure, is this sort of mirror enemy town that we need to destroy. Once we start a fight with it, it's going to get real tough. Ugh. So this is their village, and we can start attacking. But before we start attacking, it's probably a good idea to enhance my soldiers so they're ready for the combat ahead. The town is built around a harbour. One of our scouts is reporting that the tall robed figures are often gathering inside. Whatever their intentions are, it's clear that they won't cease their onslaught. The others must be stopped at all cost. So there's some unearthly others over there that are coordinating the attacks on our village that we need to go and deal with. So now I'd like to start building towers to defend ourselves. Iron. I need iron. 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 Farm. None of these are very useful. That's useful. In fact, we will even enhance it. Got an attack coming our way. It is a 2-sword attack. Researcher, keep going. We got 3 tech out of that one. Not requiring herbs on our enhancement chamber means we're going to be able to just continuously enhance die every 30 seconds. We'll get a slightly better die pool. It's not, I don't know if it's like a proper 1v1. Like the computer player doesn't really do much other than offer like a challenge to the human player. Like that's what it exists to do. So I could put another gold in there. Iron mines. Where are my iron mines at? There we are. Another iron mine. Give me a sword. There we go. Boom. Go get healed. You got blessed. Become a better swordsman. Lock both of these because they're low durability. Work the farm. Don't need herbs. Could use a little bit more wood, so I'll probably work on that. Go get healed. Technology, please. We upgraded our tech again. Enhancement chamber restores even more durability. Provides 1 extra power to another random face. Ascends a die. So ascension is an interesting thing that we'll maybe look into. It allows us to create like an Uber die that we send into our next thing. And I kind of want to send that researcher die that I have. These are so strong. What have we got here? Increases the efficiency provided by the district hall. Absolutely, we want that one. We also want the district hall range and stuff like that. So now most of my buildings will have 50% efficiency, which means they perform their tasks in half time. Gather. You get healed. Roll. Make food. Right, good job. My soldier is strong enough now to start taking on their town, so I'll start sending them in to blow up their village. A dim light, screaming men with torches, which stop them from setting fire to our settlement. So that's these guys. They're coming for blood, basically. Let's heal this dice. Expecting you to have a better sword roll. It's kind of like annoying that you have to like swivel back and forth. Can you give me a sword roll? Oh my god. Boom. Boom. Oh my sweet baby Christ. There we go. Sword roll. Perfect. We did it. So we just destroyed one of their buildings and pushed them back slightly. Is basically what we did. No, you're actually healthy and fine. You need to be healed. The second upgrade of the tower is quite handy. This? Let's see. I don't think I need to build anything, except maybe a tower. What's the maximum range I can get my military towers to? It's right here. Will cover most of my stuff. Am I healing anyone? No, I'm not. You get in there. Reroll. Any hammers? Yes, perfect. Hammers. 3 swords. That requires 8 to take on. Jesus. So that's going to be a tough one. We'll probably need to build a catapult. But at the very least, we can use the huge range on the tower to help the fight in some of these buildings, because that'll if once I get enough technology into this, that'll lower the demands of like swords on this by a little bit. I don't think I need quite as many resources anymore, as much as I need soldiers, so I'm going to start making maybe 2 more soldiers. So as I can do what is necessary. Lock that. You get healed. Lock you. Roll. You go ahead and become a soldier as well. Assist. What am I missing? Probably missing iron. So I'll just grab like whatever iron makes sense here. Yoink. Ah, I shouldn't have put you in there. That was a mistake. Keep tacking for me. I appreciate it. We are heading into winter. We're at the end of summer, so we will get one more upgrade before we are engaged in battle. Go ahead and get leveled up. Don't I have a soldier? I need to get him blessed. Hang on, let me bless that soldier. Yeah, let's make a merchant district. Why not? to get healed. You need to increase the enhancement chamber again. Re-rolling all of this nonsense. You get enhanced. We're only one sword away, and boom. So we're destroying another building. Tower has good range. You heal. Okay, that's scary. I almost overflowed my hand there because I was being careless. You go hide in the tavern for me. I can't hide you in the tavern, can I? You hide there. You got wounded. Get you healed. You destroyed another building. We shall get to work on this one. No. Work on that one, and then technology will use that to lower the demand on this down to 4. You're wounded and I don't want you to die, so I'm just going to heal you up and we'll spend some time on that. This game is played on a hamster wheel. It's basically a ring world that you like scroll your way up and down. It's kind of an interesting idea that you only scroll in one direction. Like conceptually, I think it's a really cool idea. The way I play it though is like totally hectic. If you never go over 12 dice, you never need to do this. I think you're gonna just sit there now. You've been blessed. I think you will be blessed. You're my gatherer. You're gonna be a swordsman as well, so we can fight the good fight. Go fight the good fight. I need 2 more swords to take on that. We're enhancing another die. Gatherer, clear that out. Explorer, get healed. Tech guy. So tech-wise, our tech is now insane. Like we don't need any more tech. We can pump out tech at an insane rate. Question is, do we want the catapult? I think I can do this without the catapult actually. I'm going to increase the range of efficiency provided by my district halls. So now all of my buildings are working at 100% efficiency. Most importantly, this enhancement chamber, which I'm using to continuously improve my people. Gather, and then you pop in there to get healed. Reroll. You're going to get enhanced. And then we'll use this two-faced swordsman. Oh, we're low on food. Oh, that's actually a mistake. Increase food gathered. I didn't realize. I mean, I have massive amounts of wheat, so it's probably not a problem. I can bless this dice. You can get healed. I could hit another ton of buildings if I get this built. Go ahead and research for me. Lock you there. Get enhanced. Did not mean to do that extra reroll. You need to get healed. You need to get durability restored. Keep gathering food for me. There is explorables. Are you wounded? Enter. Intriguing. Keep going. Nice. Keep going. Okay. In a corner of a cellar covered by some ornate drapery lies a container decorated with strange and uncanny symbols. Run with your treasure. Get the hell out of there. You got an insane amount. So winter has come. Soldier dice have a 15% chance of being empowered when used in soldier districts. I don't know what empowered means. A double exposure. The enhancement chamber empowers an additional random face. I feel like that is going to give me like very little value. Most of these don't look very good, but I'll take double exposure. And we'll be fighting pretty much all winter. Can you deal with that for me, please? Thanks. Good job. Reroll. Tech guy, in you go. He's got a 50-50 shot of hitting tech, which feels real good. Probably just do a quick bit of gathering. Boop, 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 boop. That I've got a 2. I've got a 3 sword. Perfect. I need builders. Is my big thing here. Get you enhanced. Oh, nope. Get healed. Make food for me because I'm running low. Gather. Gather. Builder. Perfect. Got enough swordsmen now to take that on. And I will need to build a district hall. Whoa! Ah, they were killed by my towers, I think. Perfect. Build a district hall there. Do some re-rolling. These guys, soldiers can build. It is a thing that they can do. Oh. Don't get frozen, buddy. It's not okay. There we go, perfect. Blessed die. You could use a bless. No, you are the blesser. Sir, I want you to bless my die. Make ale. Improve that. Gather stuff. There's soldiers coming for me. I have a 3 sword, although my towers are doing the job now. So that's perfect. My towers are handling everything. You're getting enhanced. Reroll. I think this is over. We can pretty much do whatever we like now. We're at that stage of the game where we're basically untouchable. Bless that die. We have 8 tech in the bank. Same thing at the enhancement chamber. Just for free in soldier districts. Ah, interesting. The first policy. Interesting. Cool. Enhance the Blessy Boy. Probably is worth it to enhance the Blessy Boy. Obelisk ascends a die. So this allows us to put die into other runs, which is a really, really cool concept. Oh wow. Military doctrine. That seems pretty good. There does feel like a snowball point where once you have a good researcher and you make it through that little hump that you come to early in the game, you can nail things pretty well. Reduce the probability of freezing during winter by 15%. Let's get that winter protection. Mercenary guild. I don't think I really need to unlock anything else now. I think I'm on the cusp of winning. Now just remember, this is the most basic, easy version of the game, right? The game, it's possible to play the game on higher difficulties. I'm curious though, let's build the obelisk. Let's lock that in. I really want to ascend this researcher die. That's pretty much all I want. Ascend a die to unlock a hero. 30 gold to unlock another. Ah, good call. Let's start selling off resources. I'm definitely ascending my tech guy. It's just gotta happen. Just gotta leave my soldiers in storage there so I can focus on getting money. Make food. Dude, don't... Why haven't you rolled... Wow. Let's give them a herb. Construct got frozen. You get healed. Make food for me. Trade. Whoa, what is this? Oh, it's my soldier district. Ah, my peasants are upset because I collected taxes. Makes sense, but I no longer need to collect taxes. And we got 30 gold. I need to build this now. What does the muscle die actually have for the special effect? What do you mean? Heal. I need to build a thing. I don't need any more gold. There we go. I can finally ascend my die. 12 seconds. I should probably like do this. And my districts have extra range. So let's take this guy. We'll speed up time. And we're going to send him into our next playthrough. Because this guy is sick as hell. Although what I will actually do before I send him is I'm going to upgrade his face. Because why wouldn't I? Barracks caught on fire. Hold on. What? Oh shit. Why won't it let me... Oh my god, I didn't even realize there was a fire happening. Something else is on fire, I feel it. Whew! The one with the arm starts with double the durability. Yes. Alright, let's send this construct up now. He's fully upgraded. Every single one of his faces is strong. Boom. He shall be ascended. And then we can start winning the game. I only want to ascend one dice this game. I could theoretically sit here and just go and ascend like all the die I wanted. Like I could ascend this guy too. But he's not very good. He rolled poorly. Boom. That die is now going to be available in other playthroughs. So let me... Let me start discarding my priests. At least one of my priests. Let's get this guy unfrozen. You need healing. Good, good, good. Wait, didn't I ascend you? Does that not mean that you go away now? Or wait, do I get to ascend him and keep him? That's OP. That shouldn't be allowed. Technology, military academy, catapult range, boom. Let us build ourselves a catapulto. I'd like to keep my merchant. I don't want to get rid of any of these. Well, which one is my weakest one? This is the construct I care the least about, so gone. Soldier, so I just need a 2. Let's get you healed. Nobody's frozen. You're gonna get recovered. Any builders? Nope. Making me some wheat. Making me some beer. Make me some gold. Technology, please. I may as well ascend, like some of my weirder die. Why not? Oh, you can only have one ascended die per pillar. I see. Let's get you unfrozen. So that means I actually need to put this guy back in. Man, this is hard on your herb income. Come on, you give me one hammer. There you go. Do I have to do this multiple times? With the same guy? Like to fully ascend him? Oh, fuck! Yep. I'm going out for dinner today. Cheers. All right. Oh. No, it shows what die you've ascended by hovering over the pillar. Ah, there we go. Okay. Well, basically, I have to go get ready for dinner and stuff like that. But basically, this was Dice Legacy. It's a really, really cool game. All right, I love you all.